Hello there, Sneha here. Thank you for visiting this video. Here I am sharing step-by-step tutorial on how I transformed a glass piece using mixed media technique and some Lindy's products. I have always heard that Lindy's products create an enchanting impression every time. So to encounter the same feeling, I have tried Lindy's sprays and magicals for the first time in this project. And to tell you, it is totally enthralling. For priming the surface, I have used a thin coat of acrylic gesso on both inner and outer surface of the glass piece and allowed it to dry naturally. Once the gesso was dried, I am steadily coating texture paste all over the glass piece with the help of a soft sponge. The texture paste I am using here is from Rangers, and applying texture with the sponge gave the glass piece a grainy texture base. I gave the texture paste a natural drying time. Meanwhile, I started working on formworks. Here, I am mixing the moss with white gesso and gel medium. I did this so that I can raise the surface of the glass and to make it easy to stick my elements on the surface. As you can see here, I am sticking the moss gesso mixture only to one side of the glass. And this moss took almost 8 hours to dry. When the moss was thoroughly dried, I added a thin, dry hay cluster to the top of the moss bed with the help of gel medium. This was done to provide more volume to the project. Meanwhile, the hay was drying and sticking to the moss bed, I started working on the elements that were made prior to the project. I included some clay mold shapes, some lace mold shapes, and some paper die cuts. Here I am applying a thin coat of white gesso all over. After applying gesso to the paper die cut shapes in this step, I immediately sprinkled some embossing powders on them. Here I am using Lindy's yellow embossing powder on the sentiment die cut and white pearl embossing powder from Recollections on the other one. This is the most fun part that I like. I cherish this as I get to play with sprays and magicals. I'm using magicals and spray to color and enhance the glass piece. The list of all the colors you can find in the description box below. Look how magnificent and dazzling my glass piece now looks after getting enhanced by the magicals and spray. Now back to the elements. I am brushing them with some magicals and sprays, misting some water and swirling them around to get maximum coverage. I barely used the Starburst spray as the second color, and see how amplified these elements look already. Seeing the peculiarity of these sprays, I am now trying the third color to add an extra significance to all these elements. And to tell you honestly, I'm loving it. Now, I am embossing the elements using the opaque tinsel embossing powder from the collections. This will give the elements a sparkling look. Here is the closer look of one of the elements after applying all these. At this stage, I am bringing all the elements together for assemblage. I am using hot glue to stick them together. After the complete assembly of these elements, I observed that there are some empty spaces. And to fill all these empty spaces, I will be using some more paper die cuts. These paper die cuts were made prior to this project using mixed media paper sprayed with Lindy's spray. Here, I am adding crystal pearls to all these die cuts. I will stick these die cuts randomly to fill all the empty space. I want to use all of them, but I don't think so it will be possible. To give this project a comprehensive and meaningful look, I thought of distressing the sentiment die cut and then added it to the glass piece. Finally, added some micro beads using soft gel medium, and later in stage, added dry brush gesso to highlight the elements. I was very happy and full blown with the outcome. And here is the eventual look of the project. I had a lot of fun making this project, and I hope you also liked this tutorial as I enjoyed making it. Last but not the least, thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye.